it do, what it is, y'all. Your girl Black Pop, aka Soda Baby, aka Asuka. And you're down to it in Soda Talks to me. Make sure y'all like, leave your comments below, make sure y'all subscribe, but most importantly, please make sure y'all liking this video, because as you like this video, I'm whooping the numbers, and as I'm whooping the numbers, I'm whooping the algorithm, and as I'm whooping the algorithm, I can start doing my giveaways. So please make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and you know, liking this video is like wiping your feet at the door. Liking this video is like saying hello when you come into a room. Say hello when you come into a room.
Say hello when you come in the room first. Be polite. Sit down.
So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at @IsBlackPop and Soda Talks TV, my backup page. And we'll get into this video. So, on today's Soda Talks TV, we have Meek Mill, Expensive Pain album cover art that's been out for 2 weeks. And all of a sudden, the world is mad about it because the chads of the world are mad about it because of the type of art that was being displayed to promote his album, and it may have rubbed a few people the wrong way all of a sudden. Let's get into this clip.
Look at this bus that goes by in my neighborhood. What the f*** is this? What the f*** is this? What is this? This is on the side of a bus. This is on the side of a bus rolling through your street. Rolling on the side of your street. Is this what you want, black women? Is this what you want, black women? Is this what you want? Look at this bull. Look at this on the side of a bus. Is this what you want, black women? Is this what you want? Is this how you want to be respected? Is this how you want to be respected in life? This is how you want to look? This is how you want to be portrayed? Stand up to this bullshit. This is on the side of a bus where little girls can pull up and see this.
To be honest, I see his point, mostly because it was plastered on public transportation. You know, sorry if I hear any noise, outside noise. We're going to work on that noise cancellation. But, you know, I get his point. But at the same time, this isn't just Meek's fault. You need to talk to y'all city and public transportation for letting that fly because they saw the artwork too, you know? And at the same time, it's like social media is not the only way to promote stuff. And if y'all was really that mad, y'all should have been mad from day one. To be honest, when I first saw the album cover, I wasn't offended by it. And in my heart of hearts, honestly, with him pointing it out, and you know, one could say it's degrading to certain black women, I'm still not offended by it. And I say certain because, yeah, okay, it's black women, but that does not speak to everyone. Just like all white people are not racist. So let's be clear. Like, honestly, like, don't try to be mad now because someone else pointed it out, because you should have been mad from day one. And it's just the fact that in this world, you're either going to be a creative or you're going to be a conservative. And as a creative artist, we speak to the ultimate depths of society. And I ain't going to hold you. There are certain things on the internet that rub me the wrong way when I'm not in the mood to see it. But at the same time, it's a new world, dog. It's a new world. It's a new world, Hillary Clinton. And it's so much so of a new world that I never thought I would see the day that CVS sells dildos, CVS sells vibrators, they sell bullets. And it's like people want to be like, oh, what are you going to tell the kids? What are you going to tell your daughters? Tell them to close their eyes and we're going to talk about it when we come home. What are you going to tell your kids when they walk into CVS and they grab a dildo and ask you, Mommy, what's this? Yeah, what you going to do? Are you going to go up to CVS? Because what is it? What you going to do? You going to start protesting? Like, come on now. It feels like selective outrage sometimes. Even though I get his point, but at the same time, it feels like you're either on left or right wing with this one, you know. And there's certain things I feel like being a creative with, you know, how open I am with expressing certain things of myself. Sometimes, you know, I can't really talk down on certain things because I like to partake in certain things, just not as frequent or at certain times, you know. And it's like, if y'all gonna be that upset, don't come to the strip club for your bachelor party. Don't come to the strip club. Go to Top Golf with your buddies and them. Don't come to KOD. Don't come to Ebony M. Don't come to Stadium. Where else? Don't come to Magic City. Man, don't come to the house. You know, go golfing with your buddies and them. Because no one had nothing to say when people were painting the white angels with certain body parts out, posting it in museums, making it cover arts of books and bags and stuff like that. No one had nothing to say then. But all of a sudden, it's an outrage. No one was an outrage for the naked white angels back in the day. So what'd you tell your kids back then? What you gonna tell them today? The same thing. Cover your eyes. We're gonna talk about it at home. Or just tell them the truth, that your body is beautiful. And it's so beautiful that people want to express their love for their body through art. And it's a time and place for everything, but there's nothing wrong with being a creative. And it honestly takes a lot of courage to be a creative, because it's so hard to express those deep, vulnerable things about yourself that you're trying to challenge yourself to learn and teach yourself and mess up in front of everybody. Because, you know, me being who I am, I'm into music, I'm into vlogging, I've always been creative, and you know, I've always had rhythm, but I'm trying to teach myself now. I'm trying to challenge myself to learn how to do real choreography at the gym. And I've been doing this for about 3 years now. And I am just now I'm getting used to people staring at me because they're entertained of however I'm dancing, how, you know, sensual it may be. I'm getting used to people staring at me because they want to make me feel uncomfortable so that I stop. You know, because when you express yourself in a certain way, it triggers people because there's something there, you know, because in this world, you're either going to be a creative or you're going to be a conservative. And it's easier to be a conservative because there's a rule book. You follow steps. You have to fit in. You got to do what everybody else is doing. When you're a natural creative, you just can't help it. There's no rule books to that. You gotta make up every step of the way. And I do believe that conservatives are necessary for boundaries, because we do need boundaries. We need our rules. We need structure, and we need foundation, and we need form. But at the same time, we need our artists to be our artists and be creative, because we are the ones who drive society forward. We drive the economy forward. We bring you the future with our stupid ideas. And it's just the fact that we transform what America does not understand. As artists, we bear the same relationships to society that dreams bear to mental life. And we create those safe spaces for people and conservatives to come and express who they really are on the inside. And it's hard to share that vulnerability when people make fun of you for it. And because you stand out because you're different. And it's just the fact that at the end of the day, if you want to monetize off of your creativity, you're going to have to put yourself out there to the same people that make fun of you for it. And because of that, you may have a chip on your shoulder with society, because you still have to monetize off of this, because it's the air that you breathe. Sometimes it's creativity. You have it or you don't, you know. And sometimes it's hard to function because it's like you're living on the edge of chaos and order, but you have to learn how to merge it. And it's hard when people make fun of it. And when they make fun of that creativity that keeps you sane, that keeps you from not committing suicide because you feel judged and no one else understands you. And when you want to monetize off your creativity, you don't have time to waste with people who don't understand your darkness, because that's where that art comes from, because it's the most comfortable part of you, because no one else sees it until you let them see it. And it's hard to wake up to go to a job that you hate every day because you don't want to move up in the company. You want to create your own company. Or because you're running off of 3 hours of sleep creating content, writing, singing, drawing, dancing, designing, whatever. And it's hard to have social skills when people chew you up and spit you out because you don't have certain accolades, you don't have this, you don't have your own that, you don't have a car, because you're too invested in your creativity. because you don't have that support system, and really, you never know. This could have been this lady. I think this is her first debut art, her first art piece. Imagine this is what you drew and it's getting all this publicity and they're trying to demonize it because of her purest expression for the love of Black women's body. It's so interesting how this came together for me, because for the last week I've been contemplating and taking notes on the hardships of being a creative, because it is depressing. It may look nice on the outside when the content is up, but it takes a lot of energy and a lot of courage and a lot of faith. And it's just the fact that there's a dark side to being an artist, and that darkness, you have to give it meaning, and you give it meaning through your art. You know what I mean? Even with what I do now, even with my life, the things I've been through, sometimes I think that, this is what it's for. And sometimes you'll hinder yourself from your darkness because society says it's wrong. Or you may feel like you're weak because you know what it is to not have your parents around anymore because they're gone. And you don't want nobody to feel sorry for you for certain things. You know what I mean? Sometimes things like that happen because you need to give your life a meaning. You have to give your life meaning and a reason to push through. Because some people may need that advice on how to cope with death. Some things don't just happen for no reason. And I feel like people forget that, and they get lost in the fact that, they don't understand. They don't give life meaning. They don't give life meaning. And it's just the fact that, some people don't believe in higher power, and that you don't have to believe in God to believe for people to believe in you. You don't have to believe in life for life to believe in you, because you could have been anything here. You could have been a plant, and you could have been a dog, but you swam to that egg. You made it to that egg to bring this life, because you are a life force. And I feel like that's what creativity is. We are born from creation, and it just makes me, it's just really depressing when it's shunned. But that's why we have to speak against certain things and stand up for what we really believe in. And I really believe I like the album cover. And it's just interesting how things coincide, because this is what I've been wanting to talk about, but I just felt like maybe I was being weak because maybe I'm complaining. But no, it is a dark side to being a content creator, especially when you do everything on your own. But at the end of the day, you still have to give yourself time and patience with the things that you want. And do not be afraid to try new things, because you never know why you got into music or whatever you got into to lead you into other steps of being a creative. You know what I mean? So really, I just wanted to encourage y'all again. I wanted to encourage the creatives only, because society is conservative. You just follow the rules. There's people out here that just aren't good at fitting in that box. You stand out, and you cannot help it, And I just wanted to give y'all that encouragement to, keep doing what you do, and just speak on how I felt about this, because this was my outlet to express this darkness that I have about creativity, and just really expressing that I am a positive person, even though this is a dark world. Because wouldn't I fit in if I was more dark? But I give it reason. I give it a meaning. And that's what keeps me going, honestly. So let me know what y'all thoughts are on the Meek Mill situation, his cover art. What do you think about it? Are you a conservative? Are you a creative? What do you like about being creative or conservative? I would really love to have this conversation, because I feel like creatives, we need more institutions for us to figure out what type of creative are we, because everyone isn't gonna rap, everyone isn't gonna paint, everyone isn't gonna sing. There's other ways to do this, and Even with YouTube, it's a great platform, but it also takes a lot of courage. And I feel like we need to have certain like things to build people's courage as well. You know, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Because I don't know. I just understand what it feels like to be demonized and shunned for who you really are and shut out. But anywho, I feel like I'm getting winded now. I feel like I'm talking a little about nothing. But yeah, make sure I like, comment, subscribe. I got 2 more videos on the way. I know I'm a little bit behind, but you know, make sure you follow me on Instagram at @itsblackpop, @SoulToxicB, and we gonna get into this next video.